At least 4 planes chartered to evacuate several hundred people seeking to escape the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan have been unable to leave the country for days. An Afghan official at the airport in the northern city of Mazar-e-Sharif said the would-be passengers were Afghans, many of whom did not have passports or visas, and thus were unable to leave the country. He said they had left the airport while the situation was sorted out. The top Republican on the U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee, however, said the group included Americans, that they were sitting on the planes and that the Taliban was not letting them take off, effectively, holding them hostage. He did not say where that information came from. It was not immediately possible to reconcile the accounts. The final days of America's 20-year war in Afghanistan were marked by a harrowing airlift at Kabul's airport to evacuate tens of thousands of people. When the last troops pulled out on August 30, though, many were left behind. The U.S. promised to continue working with the new Taliban rulers to get those who wanted to leave out, and the militants pledged to allow anyone with the proper legal documents to leave. The State Department has no reliable way to confirm information about such charter flights, including how many American citizens might be on them, since it no longer has people on the ground, according to a U.S. official. But the department will hold the Taliban to their pledges to let people travel freely, said the official, who spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak publicly on the matter. Since their takeover, the Taliban have sought to recast themselves as different from their 1990s incarnation, when they last ruled the country and imposed repressive restrictions across society. Among the promises the Taliban has made is that once the country's airports are up and running, Afghans with passports and visas will be allowed to travel. Several countries have been bringing in humanitarian supplies. The Gulf state of Qatar, where the Taliban maintained a political office since 2013, is making daily flights into Kabul, delivering humanitarian aid for the war-weary nation. Bahrain also announced humanitarian assistance deliveries. Meanwhile, the Taliban stepped up an assault on the last remaining pocket of resistance being led by fighters opposed to their rule.